Dr. Ranganathan, moment of frustration hai. Why not?
Good evening, Pranesh, and good evening to my fellow panelists. May I gently correct you? There are 3 officially legal doctors on the panel because Professor Monojit Mondal also is a doctor. But the real doctor is only Dr. Piyush Joshi because he's a medical doctor. Both me and Professor Monojit Mondal are what I would call Ghoda doctors. We are just PhDs, not in medicine. So just to clarify that, the real doctor is Dr. Piyush Joshi, whom I respect, and he's a real hero. Let me come to this topic straight away. And I promise you, I'll give 2 solutions because otherwise you've seen what has happened in the last 20 minutes. Not a single statement of any of my dear fellow panelists is wrong or factually incorrect. It's just that it is like a ping pong ball. My good friend from the BJP is rightfully accusing the opposition, and my good friends from the opposition are rightly accusing the BJP because the BJP was doing exactly the same thing when it was in opposition. And the BJP continues to do the same thing when it is in opposition in the state assemblies where it is in opposition. So the fact remains that if you leave it to the politicians, they would much rather have street enter the parliament, which is what it is. These are disgraceful scenes. These are embarrassing. These signify lack of maturity and, quite frankly, lack of, I don't know what to say, maybe education. How can grown-up adults who have a responsibility of representing millions of Indians go on and sequester, harangue, Gherao somebody who has the position of a prime minister? Or, they were waiting to do that. Ambush him. These scenes are unacceptable. So now let me come to the solution. The first solution is that anybody who is found to be disrupting the House, rather than asking him to pay a fine, which would be 1,000 rupees, which is like what he earns in 1 second, his term should be curtailed by 4 months. His term of either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. 3 such intransigences, and he gets to loot his constituency by less than 1 year. So that is what happens. They will come in line within 24 hours. And the second solution is, and I would like my dear friend Charu to come here, I think the Speaker of the House should be elected by the opposition. I think that would assuage the opposition in a great deal, and that should not matter to the ruling dispensation at all because the Speaker is supposed to be impartial. And if the Speaker is supposed to be impartial, I'd much rather have him from the opposition because that would calm the opposition down as well. So these are 2 solutions I thought I will bring to the table rather than partaking in a debate which will go to and fro like a ping pong ball.
Charu?
The thing is, the opposition actually quite likes the Speaker. That is why they decided not to go ahead with this no confidence motion, the sham of it. Because, Pranesh, it is the strongest possible measure woven into our constitution. It should be sparingly used, wisely used. And what is the opposition doing with it? A no confidence motion is no laughing matter. There has to be a clear majority discontent amongst the members of parliament to use something as powerful, as strong as this. You're making a joke of every single constitutional method, institution, whatever it might be. You scream about wanting to save democracy. Is this how you do it? Is this how you do it? By storming into parliament, trying to block the prime minister, physical intimidation at best. We have people saying all kinds of things around him. You can't even get your act together to make a simple piece of paper which you have to submit as your no confidence motion. The LOP doesn't want to sign off on it, so they lack unity. They lack actually coming together and deciding anything in a way which makes sense. They can't even get the date correct. And then their own LOP decides to skip it. Who's going to take them seriously? Look at the optics of it. And the optics of it, frankly, are terrible because we're losing money every second.
Okay.